Excited about the film?
I'm very excited about the film. I'm not sure what happens in it, but no, I've been told by this lovely gentleman behind me that it's one to watch. Yeah, it's a bit of a keeper.
Ewan McGregor, obviously one of the great British stars. I mean, what do you think makes him such a special and popular talent?
I think, well, purely the fact that he is so unbelievably talented, and he's a bit of an all-rounder as well, isn't he? Because he can sing, and he's just he's warm as well on screen, I think, and he can bring that across, and I think he's fantastic. I love watching him, even all the way back, even when he first kind of came onto our screens, back in the old Trainspotting days. I've loved watching him then as well.
If you had to pick a favourite Ewan film, would that be Trainspotting then?
Well, Trainspotting would be up there. I'm not sure if it would be my favourite. I did like The Ghost. I did like that film a lot. Moulin Rouge, can't go wrong with that as well. It's a bit of a romance. It's brilliant.
A definite mixed bag there. Now, talking about yourself, what are you up to at the moment? What's on the go for you?
Well, at the moment, I haven't started just yet, but I'm actually heading out to Iceland in a couple of weeks' time to start filming Game of Thrones for Series 2 and 3. Well, Series 2 obviously just this year. So yeah, I've never been to Iceland before, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be amazing.
Game of Thrones has been a phenomenon since it emerged. I mean, obviously a successful book a series before. Were you familiar with it before you went up for the role?
I had started watching a couple of episodes already on Sky Atlantic, and purely just word of mouth, friends were like, "You got to watch this if you're a medieval kind of fan, the fantasy fan." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, can't go wrong." And then suddenly, when the audition when it came up, I started reading the books as well. So I'm kind of working my way through those. They're pretty big, so yeah, I'm taking my time.
Wonderful to hear that you're going to be in the second and the third season. Which character are you playing? Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes, I play Ygritte. She is a wildling. She's north of the wall, and I think that's why we're filming, obviously, in Iceland. And so, yeah, no, she's a bit of a tough character. She's a hell of a lot of fun. Well, hopefully she will be. Script-wise, I think she comes across very well. And in the book, she's wonderful as well. She's very witty, she's fiery, and it's good to get your teeth into something like that.
Clearly it's a very physical series for a lot of the characters. Is that going to be the case for you, and what kind of preparation are you doing at the moment?
So I hope it will be physical. I hope I'll be running up mountains, running back down, and I hope something will take part in kind of with a bow and arrow and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all on the cards. I'm not too sure yet what will be required, but yeah.
Have you started any training, or have they told you anything about what they are going to get you doing?
I have actually started a bit of training. It's full on. It's quite full on. I'm kind of getting used to that at the moment, but I've started just at the beginning of the training.
I mean, what's the toughest thing they've had you doing so far?
Oh gosh, running on it doesn't even sound that tough at all. But it was on a treadmill, but it was on the incline, so it was pretty much just running up a mountain for ages, and that was horrible. Absolutely horrible, but yeah.
It's horrible, but it's worth it to be part of this amazing cast. I mean, people like Sean Bean, Alfie Allen. Is there anyone in particular you're excited to be working with on this?
Well, I think everybody in the whole will be amazing. I'm just excited literally to be part of it, full stop, really. I'm very excited to meet everybody on board, but yeah, cool.
Clearly, we've heard a little bit about your character. You've been watching the show and you've been kind of catching up on the books. Do you have, beyond your own character, do you have a favourite character in the series? Is there anyone that you particularly enjoy watching or reading about?
Who do I love reading about? All round, I did love reading about Robert Baratheon back in the first book, and then in the second book, I love when they're north of the wall, so I love hearing all about the Night's Watch and everything about that. But yeah, character-wise, I think I love Cersei Lannister. Oh, she's evil. She's evil, but no, I like watching her a lot. Yeah.
You told us earlier about your character. Is she someone you can relate to quite easily? Are you like that? Are you fiery? And you seem quite sweet in real life, to be honest.
I would like to say that I'm fiery. I'd like to say that there was a little inner side that would come out every now and then. But no, I think that you can relate to her in the fact that she is a fighter, and also I suppose that she's quite funny, and I like to think sometimes a little bit funny too. So, but no, I think I'm very much kind of wanting to get it out of my system and go there and give it 110, really.
Clearly there's a massive fan base for the series. Does it feel nervous in any way joining something that already has such an established following like that and coming in as a new face?
Certainly, yeah. I think there's a massive kind of pressure to perform and to give it justice, to the books, but also to the rest of the cast and to the show as a whole, really. So yeah, no, I do feel that a lot.
Obviously, we don't want you to ruin any surprises, but talking about the second season, What do you think it's going to give fans that they won't have seen in the first season? I mean, just overall, what kind of things can we expect?
Do you know what? I'm not actually too sure. I'm really not too sure. I'm not sure.
They've just got you on the treadmill at the moment.
Just got me on the treadmill at the moment. I'm not too sure at the moment. No, but I'm sure that they will keep. And actually, I know that they are keeping very close to the books, to the second book. So yeah. So if you read the second book, then you'll know exactly what's coming. But otherwise, I'm not too sure. Sorry.
What else have you got on the go at the moment? Or is just Game of Thrones consuming your life?
At the moment is all Game of Thrones, yes, which I'm incredibly happy about. I've got no complaints about that. So yeah, at the moment it's just Thrones. Yeah.
We've talked so much about the show. It seems to have this amazing connection with the fan base, and people in America and over here are falling in love with it. What do you think why is the show having that effect? Because it's very rare for a new show to just immediately be seized upon in the way that I think Game of Thrones has.
Yes, and received the way that it has been. I think the writing. I think it's down to the writing. I think it's down to the actors involved. But also, there's something just phenomenal about the fact that it's fantasy. There's something phenomenal about the fact that you're kind of like you're in Westeros. You're in a completely kind of made-up kingdom. You've got dragons. You've got knights and like big stony castles. I just think it plays with your imagination and the whole direwolf and everything like that. All these fantastical, magical creatures is brilliant. And I think that taps everybody. I think that way you can kind of key into it and you're a bit like, oh yeah, I like this. This is good fun. This is a good read.
You're off to Iceland now. Have you been on set before, or is this going to be your first time stepping into these locations?
First time. Yeah, no. So I haven't stepped on location for Thrones before, and I've never been to Iceland before. So it'll be a double whammy, but I'm very much looking forward to it.
And is there a particular set or location that you're more excited to see than any others?
I've only been told about Iceland, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be seeing any other sets or anything like that. But no, as I say, I can't complain. Iceland is going to be magical. So I'm looking forward to that very much.
We cannot wait to see you on our screens with that. I guess as a final question, do you have a message to all the Game of Thrones fans watching out there? Anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, just the fact that how fantastic that they have been watching the first series, and I hope that they enjoy the second series just as much. And I'm going to definitely do my best to not put them off the character, I suppose.
Good luck on the treadmill, and we're looking forward to seeing the end results.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.